wrapped up in my sleeping bag, looking out the window at Aaron's house as the sun is beginning to creep over the horizon. And the trees are silhouetted black against the emerging blue sky with the fading stars up in the sky. And I think to myself how much I hate Aaron because he's got it fucking made with this fantastic house of his, this nice little piece of property tucked away out in the backwoods of South Dakota. God, I fucking hate him. I hope he dies. I hope he dies of syphilis. You piece of shit.
I had a simple question. You ever like, what type of oil does this car and engine need? And you can never find the answer anymore because every spurg and autist out there in the automotive, look it up in the manual. Look it up in the manual. I had this very simple question, and it was, is Borderlands 4 woke? That's it. That's all I want to know, man. And the reason I want to know is I'm a big fan of the Borderlands game series, most of them. Now, then they did go woke, like 43% on Borderlands 3. There's 4 of them now. 4 just released last week. There's some ancillary games. A lot of them are woke. There's more Tales from the Borderland, which is they're going to look back in history, say, when did humanity bottom out? And it is the narrative game where it's not even a game. You just select words. It's just talking. And that was pure 100% cringe and woke. And so, but 1 and 2, and then the Handsome Jack edition, those, it was great. I loved them. I love it. Great, mindless run and gun, shooter looter, just some good old fashioned fun, right? First 2, I didn't notice the politics. Just I had joy. They brought me joy. 3, getting a little preachy there, assholes. Ooh, the millennial writing. Show me you have no real world working experience without showing me you have no real world working experience. So 4 releases, and it had gone a couple days later, right? I'm sure somebody, not me, played it. I'm not the fucking gamer guy. I'm a gamer, but I'm not the internet Twitch streaming, I'm not a professional gamer. And I spoke unto society. I spoke unto the interwebs. I said, is Borderlands 4 woke? It's been 3-4 days. Somebody must know. And so what ended up happening was very interesting. And beyond, I know a lot of you aren't interested in video games, but this has ramifications for all of us. Because there used to be the mainstream media, and it was whatever the Democrat Party told them to say. 100%, not an opinion. It's a fact. Then came citizen journalists with blogs, and now YouTube and everything has bandwidth increased. And I thought, well, I'll get the opinion of the truthful media, meaning not the established mainstream media, conservative, libertarian, or alternative media. And I had been going to these channels for about the past 4 years now. It was a joy 2-3 years ago to consume this material. Like, oh my God, look at all these nerds talking nerd shit, right? And they're covering and there was a lot to expose. There was a lot of genuine journalistic integrity, journalistic things to look up. The investigative journalists, that's what I meant to say. Well, look at Disney. They're politically motivated. They want to co-opt your children. They do. The video games are honeycombed with a bunch of activists who have no intention to make a good video game. Video games are going to shit. Look at all, as an economist, right? Look at the literally billions, tens, if not hundreds of billions of dollars over the decade that you've just pissed away on shit video games. It shows you how politics can destroy an industry and the ability of an industry to create a good product at a fair price. And you got the individualists, the entrepreneurs, the radicals, the rebels who go and create with a team of 5 a video game that's fun and beats all the mainstream, the AAA video game industry. It was fun and very interesting to watch. But then I noticed, especially the past year, but starting 2 years ago, where I'd click on a video, shock, Disney destroyed, embarrassed, decimated, which means 1/10, but never mind. And it basically got ruined. And what has happened is in the, at least, alternative, I don't mean to say conservative because they're not all conservative, right? They're kind of apolitical, but they're definitely against the left and anti-woke. I think they're against politics and any kind of nerd culture. What I saw was it going from legitimate investigative journalism and reporting to clickbait. So, whereas some of these channels, which I won't mention, you were 100% reliably guaranteed if you clicked on that, there'd be something important, something that developed, something that was germane. And now they take the smallest and most minorest of things and drum it up for clicks and drama. It's turned into a click farm. So when I went to look up, is Borderlands 4 woke? I realized, sadly, some people on the, I don't want to say conservative side of media, because it isn't, it's not divided by left and right, but the anti-woke, the pro video game, pro nerd culture media, they've gone for clickbait. I can't find it. I couldn't find out if Borderlands 4 is woke or not. There's some speculation because of the people working there and the direction the previous series were going, but I couldn't find it out. And all I could get was this made up drama. I mean, it's not made up. Yeah, it's true. But when Borderlands 4 released on PC, it was glitchy, right? There were some programming problems. Very common problem now where they don't quality test it before releasing it. And everyone's like, oh my God, Borderlands is crashing, or da da da. And I even think I saw like a video or two, like, is Borderlands 4 woke? I looked at it, didn't even talk about it being woke. Oh my God, Randy Pitchford, who was like the head of the studio, said crazy things. I'm like, yeah, but is it woke? Oh my God, did you know it's not installing correctly and playing good on PC? Is it woke? How long have you worked at this university, Professor Kelp? Well, you see, I thought it was, and I started as an intern. Well, then, how long? It's like asking a woman a question, a yes or no question. You'll get a 48 paragraph answer. Dude, fucking yes or no. And so I said, wait a minute. I have, if anything I'm good at, it's taking lemons and making lemonades. I've taken bad situations and making money. Which has saved my ass. Saved my ass. I said, if ain't nobody out there going to play the game and tell me if it's woke or not, you know who can and write it off? Me. Gandhi. Jesus. Me. It's a joke. Bill Burr joke. Gandhi. Jesus. Me. Right? You fuckers ain't going to do your job, right? You've been gifted this great opportunity. You get to play games and review it from a political lens. You get to warn us about is it woke or not. Then you went, oh my God, the drama and the gossip and the drama. Like, you know what? In the time I listened to your videos that didn't tell me jack fuck all shit, I could work up the money doing asshole consulting videos, writing a book or some other form of actual production. Go buy the game, get paid to review the game through whatever advertising dollars and super chats, and answer the question, black and white. Unfortunately, we have this 10-minute preamble because the more important lesson here is that apparently there must be some law that once you become part of the journalistic community, you co-opt it to go make money and clickbait and maximize profits instead of just reporting the fucking truth. I understand wanting to maximize profit, but don't think long term it would be best to be truthful and get to the point? Yeah. So I bought it, and I've been playing it for the past 3 or 4 days. And I wanted to report that it is not woke so far. And here's the problem that we run into it. So the game, if you're interested in the game, You want to make sure you're not buying a woke product. I can't guarantee it yet, but so far, this is a pretty damn good game. It's Borderlands, just more of it with some tweaks and some additions. Some things I like, some things I don't, but on the whole, this is straight up just another, you know how like you love video game? Oh man, I love whatever the Battlefield series. I just want that, but more of it. Like video game companies, I don't get it. Like all you gotta do, you see, you know how everybody like Dunkin' Donuts? All you gotta do is keep making the Dunkin' Donuts. Maybe change the frosting color, maybe occasionally experiment, but you know, it's the same fucking thing. Go crazy with Battlefield 2142. Jesus. They they just made another Borderlands game. Things I don't like about it. So far I got a motorcycle and not a warthog. It kind of sucks. The guns, right? That's like half the game is getting different type of guns with different type of specialties and weapons and all that. the The layout, they've changed it, like, how do you figure out which gun is the best, and the graphics are too small, and I don't mean for my eyes, you're like there's a lot of gun management going on, a lot of shield management going on. It's not as easy as it used to be. I know this sounds crazy, but there are way too many guns, way too many crap guns. You're just picking up guns everywhere, and most of them are garbage, and so you waste more of your time just selling them back. Back in the day when you first play it, to get money to build it up, you collect all the guns and then you'd sell them all, right? I've stopped picking up the weapons because I'm just sticking with, okay, I got the ones I like. We'll play for a good 2 hours, and then maybe I'll go through my inventory again and pick up the ones that are better and more powerful. Also, drawback. Some of the voice actors are gone. Specifically, the guy who did Marcus. Guns, guns, guns. Be quiet. You're not the police of me. He's gone. They put no effort into his replacement. None. You should have dropped the money on Marcus, man. Whoever the voice actor was, you should drop the money. Whatever he or she, well, it's probably him. Whatever he wanted, you should have just. And what'd you say? Did you save a nickel? Like he wasn't with the union. What was it? So he's gone. And the only thing that you could say is, like, if you wanted numbers, Borderlands 3, I would say, is like 43% woke. They did current millennial thing, and oh my God, and it's an all-female team, right? The same thing. This has a lot less of that. It's not an all-female team. They don't have the gal talking about women in STEM, although I'm for women in STEM. It's a product of its time. And by the way, there's no authenticity to woke, so it ages very quickly. And this game's been in development, what, 4 or 5 years? You can see they were developing this about the same time they were developing Ironheart, with the Riri Williams, where Iron Man is replaced by smart, sassy, young black girl computer genius, tech genius. They got Riri Williams is in this. Of the 4 main characters you get to pick from, one of them is Riri Williams, the small, sassy little black girl computer genius, which is now a trope. It aged quickly. It's tiring. We don't care. You can even see visually, it's like, hey, you still going with the hip millennial kids now, fam? Maybe you can open, when you look at your selection of people to choose from for the battle scenes, like, hey, you could run one of them $30 millennial burger joints, right? You get to select from which employee of the overpriced millennial burger joint are you're gonna choose. Again, more of a function of the time. Sure. Oh my God, there's a white guy in there. Did you know there's a white guy? Hey, look at that. I chose the soldier because I like the soldier. I don't want to teleport and do weird shit. Give me the sniper or the soldier. The soldier in this one isn't Roland. I don't know why they don't have Roland. They should have Roland. He was black. Everybody liked Roland, but oh my goodness, too boring apparently. And my guy is Spaniard, I believe. He sounds like Antonio Banderas. He does. He sounds like Puss in Boots. And I like the character. It's like, this is a polished, refined. So I'm sure maybe it was to get the Latino vote, but it sounds more Spaniard. It's just that, but I enjoy it. He's kind of funny. But I mean, what is that? 1-2%? That sure, okay, you come across this encampment, and the leader happens to be this affable big Jack Black guy, and he likes to cook. Oh, zany, didn't they do that in Fantastic Four? And he really likes 80s music. Oh, wow. I mean, character. Yeah, his right-hand man is a woman, and she's okay. But you know what's great? It's very limited. It's very limited. And there was no slamming, lecturing, or moralizing, right? All the cutscenes I've gotten to so far, not an ounce of moralizing. It just is a fun, happy game with a coat of paint, with a little bit of 2021 wokeness on it, right? Say, oh, look at that. Remember Millennial Pink? Yeah, it's like it's like that. Like Millennial Pink is out now. It's a color that went in all the houses. It's over now. It had its 4 to 5 year run of fame, and now it already ages. The game has been out for a week. And you're like, oh yeah, that does look a little dated, doesn't it? Doesn't affect the game. Doesn't affect the gameplay. It's still a straight up good Borderlands game. The only reason I say it's not woke yet or so far is because, like all games, the wokeness isn't going to show up until you get into enough cutscenes, right? Because any game you play, it doesn't matter. You're fighting monsters, you're shooting bandits, whatever it is. That's the gameplay, of which there's a lot, right? Another thing I like about the game, big open map. You can meander and fuck off anywhere you want. A mission could take 2 hours if you wanted it to, so you're not getting bogged down by these cutscenes. So I've only gone through maybe 4 or 5 cutscenes, which, to be honest and fair, right. There's a lot more potential for this game to turn woke, right? I could go to the next cutscene like, oh my gosh, let's go. I can't say it because we got to watch our speech. Let's do typical woke Democrat lecturing morals. You know, women could do. Look out, because you've just ran in. Now you finally know what a real woman is like, right? I'm wincing. Like I'll go and play the next. Get to the cutscene, and there's going to be some fucking millennial writer asshole who got their fucking lesson in, and it's going to ruin the whole fucking game. But so far, I haven't seen it. It almost gives me hope. Like, wait a minute. Did a studio, which of course you leftists, you're creatives, you lean to the left, you're out of California, you're young, you're stupid, you're naive, you're ignorant. But did you understand the people? Are you starting to realize that maybe people don't want politics in their lives at all times? Did you just straight up make a good video game that we wanted? Now, I'm running on PS5, by the way, so I haven't had any technical issues. I guess the PC has. I don't guess. I hate to say it, the shill alternative media now has made everyone abundantly aware of the problems of PC, and that Randy Pitchford said a thing. I'm aware of the drama. Thank you for wasting, 30 minutes of my life. We're repeating that over and over, milking that till the cow's tit is dry. But it ain't woke. Yeah. Straight up Borderlands game. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. And so what I may do, I'm going to play it a little bit more. I've never had to play a game. Have to play the game. I will report back later after I play it some more, but what I may just do is go through all, which would be a movie unto itself. I'm sure someone out there has compiled all the cutscenes through Borderlands 4. Like, I just listened to it and just like, okay, all right, is there any woke shit here? And then I can play the game leisurely and for fun. But so far, I mean, it's a bit of hope. Wait, hold on now. Hang on. Did all you under 40 somethings finally just decide to make a fun game everybody likes? Bring back Marcus. Where the fuck is Marcus? Can you do some DLC content? Can we get Marcus back? Who else? There was somebody else missing. God dang it. So Marcus is gone. was somebody else I really enjoyed, and they're not there either. I'm not kidding. The worst part about the game is the inventory management system where and just dude, cut back on the number of guns and just give us a token gun that's like, oh wow, this is a really powerful, excellent gun. I know I don't think I'd it's like say there's too many boobs, in this video game. Those boobs are too big. I know it's possible. That's about it. All right. Let's go to the super chat. Hako, $2. Borderlands 4 so far better than 3, not as good as 2. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah. I mean, 2 is great, especially with all the expansion. I love 2. 2 is great. But yeah, Borderlands 4 is. Another thing I do like about to point it out, I think they knew this. So if you've played any of the Borderlands 3, they kind of did this a little bit too, but Borderlands 1 and 2, it's weird dark. Like the lands and the planets they're on are desolate. Borderlands 4, they kind of greened it up a bit. It's not just this desolate wasteland where there's nothing, which kind of makes sense for Borderlands. I'm for having some boards like this, but I'm running through Borderlands forums. There's like farms and there's trees and mentally it doesn't wear on me as much. I know it sounds stupid, but do you know why One Piece Pirates, of the many reasons, because it's well done. It's not my cup of tea, but it's well. Do you know why a lot of kids like One Piece? Probably it's so popular. The cartoon, I mean, because it's always sunny and beautiful outside. They're always on the ocean. It's always beautiful. Perfect blue skies. Dragon Ball Z, same thing. Look at that. Usually the weather is great. It's not this. Ugh, I feel like I'm in the Nevada desert. It's my thing. Are you playing it on PS5? By the way, you are a gay. No, I have PS5. Look, the Xbox. You're right, Atham. You're right. Consoles should go the fuck away. This will be the last console I buy. I may get a Steam Deck. I'm going to be switching to the PC Master Race. You are correct. When my house got hit by lightning, the Xbox One got shorted. I bought a PS5 because Xbox One sucked. You know what I found about PS5? PS5 pretty much sucks too. Thankfully, I discovered the Like a Dragon Yakuza series, which you could play the last 40% of the 9 games in the series on PlayStation 5. I'm getting my money's worth out of it. But yes, at the end, the PS5 will be stored away that I will pull out later at some point in time that I can then play the games that I collected and enjoy. But yes, I'm aware I'm a loser for not being part of the PC Master Race. Drew, $5. I don't understand why people bash the VA, the Veterans Administration, because they have great health care and have never had a bad experience as long as private equity doesn't touch it. I can't speak to it because I'm not a veteran. I've never gone there. I know some people who've gone there. They hate it. I know some people who work there, and it's like, yeah, this is inefficient. I guess it depends on where you go for the VA, right? Like if you go to, just like any other hospital, I'm not going to the inner city hospital where it's ran as a cockroach infested. Legit, go look, Hennepin County Medical Center, cockroaches, not joking. Nonprofit for the dregs of society, or do you go to some small podunk VA out in the middle of nowhere, Oklahoma? Is it better? I don't know. I'm glad you're having a good experience with it, Drew. I can't go to one. I'm not a veteran. All right, that's it. Link below is my Amazon affiliate link if you want to buy shit. Go to assholeconsulting.com/Amazon. Assholeconsulting.com/Amazon. Do all your shopping there. We see you guys later, Toodles.